Hello, this is GWhip, and welcome back to Let's Play Xenogears. Last time, after defeating Alkenshell, we got some new gear parts here. I'm not sure why or how we got them, but they're available, so we should go down and check them out. Maybe we salvaged them from Alkenshell, or maybe from the gears that were destroyed when the Tens got attacked or something. I mean, we're still in the area, but there's nothing I want to do there, so. But first things first, I do want to change up my party here. I am not going to be using Ellie and Bart for the Tower of Babel. But let's see, okay. Oh, I got to remove all their gear stuff, too. Now, the D circuits, I do want to hold on to those for later, because there's going to be an underwater dungeon coming up eventually. So, yeah, might as well just save them for later. Oh, did I equip that? Ah, good. Okay, yeah, we got the new weapon there. You don't have to bring in Billy and Citan to buy stuff for them, but I'm going to anyway, because there's also a bit of... Oh, what was it? Death blow grinding that I want to do here. Or in the very near future. Today. The power of tomorrow. Today! Oh, sure, why not? Oh, right, okay, no, I don't need that. Thank you, game, for letting me skip the tutorial again. I didn't realize she was going to do that. I thought she might actually say something interesting, since getting her ability to speak back, but no, she doesn't. Just screwing around here. But yeah, now that we got Faye back, I want to do some death blow grinding for both Billy and he. Finish off all those 6 AP death blows. We're almost done with them anyway. Although that does remind me, I do need to change up Billy's ammo. Because I'm almost out of his weak attack ammo. So let's see, we got that new gun there for him. And yeah, let's just equip the standard ammo that we got there. That'll do for now. That when you change the guns, it only changes the, what is it? The top ammo, not the bottom one. The rifle is, well, it's just always what it is. But alright, okay, so let's see. I want to buy a new weapon, well, a few new weapons, actually. Let's see, let's get a new whip for Brigandier there. And let's see, I want to buy, let's buy 2 of those. I usually only buy 1, but let's have a backup just in case. And yeah, let's get a couple of those. That'll help out Renmazuo there. Not that that's really critical, but it's available. And I want to buy all of the potential upgrades for my active gears. The reason is because, well, someone was saying, Ichi Bailey, why not just skip on the gear upgrades you can get here, because once you're done with the Tower of Babel, you'll be able to buy even more upgrades. And that is true, you could do that. But the thing is that, well, first we got the whole Tower of Babel to get through, which is a fairly big dungeon, and also these upgrades are pretty substantial compared to the following ones. So I think it's better to get the best stuff that you can now. And I'll probably skip a little bit on the next upgrades that we got. Now, the one important thing, though, is this Z-Alloy 3010. The reason why that one is so important is because a lot of the enemies in the Tower of Babel use ether attacks. So I will be equipping some ether armor when we get to that point. Oh, well, I suppose it doesn't really matter, but I forgot to refuel after I bought all that new stuff. I suppose I could just go to the bridge, get on the sea, and then go back to the bridge to automatically refill them, but we're here already, and I'd rather not have to go through more transitions than I have to. If I can get over to the yes option. Thank you. So yeah, ether defense is going to be really important coming up. Although, if you haven't farmed any of it, don't worry about it. It's not extraordinarily critical. Some of the enemies in the Tower of Babel do drop ether armor. you find one there, and the boss drops, or one of the bosses drops an ether armor +1, I think. But yeah, the basic the basic armor that you buy for your gears, that'll do plenty enough. And with these 3 characters, their gears are going to be more than fast enough to be able to handle the enemies anyway. But I do want to change up my equipment before moving onward there, so let's see. Okay, I'm not extraordinarily concerned about what I give Faye. I'll just give him, like, a little bit of defensive equipment. We are going to be in gears throughout the Tower of Babel, so that's why I'm not equipping stuff that would be more useful on foot there. And let's see, let's get rid of those things. I'm going to make Citan my evasion tank with gears, if evasion tanking is really a thing. And with Billy, I'm going to make him my glass cannon. Not that he's brittle or anything like that, just that, well, he's going to be the one who's going to be dealing a lot of my damage. Oh, there they are. It's like, where'd my EtherStones go? Yeah, buff that up as much as we can there. I like doing this with Billy instead of Virge, even though Air Rods is more powerful than Jesse Cannon there, because Ellie has a greater ether stat, but I still like Billy better because he's a lot more useful during random battles because of his ether gun. So I prefer to make him my main tank there. Okay, so let's see. My main source of damage there. But, okay, yeah, let's get a little bit more accuracy for you there. And let's see, what else do we got? So put the magnetic coat to use. This is the time that I will be farming those magnetic coats, finally. If you really want to buy them, you can, but I would want to get up to 9 of them, and they cost 4,000 gold, whatever the currency is here. So, yeah, I'd rather farm them while I'm already going to be grinding my death blows out anyway. And, I mean, yeah, we do have the money, but I'd rather save it. And they're pretty common drops, too. And the enemies are pretty common also there. So, alright, let's get moving now. Okay, now, let's see. Around here in Aquavie, let's see, right up ahead there. Yeah, there's the Tower of Babel in the upper right there. Remember this spot for later viewers, because I'm going to come back here off screen once I'm done with my business in Kislev there. Now, the spot that I'm going to has actually been open since Faye was taken out of commission. And this guy is available for us to fight. Let's see, this is... I forget the guy's name. Death Scythe, that was it. He's got 1200 HP, but with the EtherDoubler on Billy there, we can just one-shot him. Hooray! And these guys drop scales. Those could sell for quite a bit of money, exchanging them over to Kislev there. So that might be a way for you to get a little more money. But yeah, the reason I didn't go farm the magnetic coats at the first opportunity is because I would rather just wait until I have Faye and Billy together, so that way we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Do a little bit of death blow grinding while we're at it. I don't think there's even a plot point as to why the border is suddenly open now. It's not like there's any peace talks or anything going on between Ave and Kislev. It's just open now, so we can access the desert of Kislev there. Alright, made it. So, yeah, while you're on the beaches, yeah, no enemies for us to fight. If you tried coming here earlier, the game would have said, it's dangerous to go alone, or something or other, and they wouldn't let you through because the border was completely blockaded. But now we can do that. So let's make a pit stop here. And now that we're out of the ocean there, let's get Billy and Faye out of their gears. But I want to leave Heimdal in gear there, so that way he can tank all the hits from the enemies that I'm going to be fighting. The enemies in question are, yeah, they won't target characters on foot. So, okay, I'll just take a look around for the enemy I'm looking for. If I don't find them right away, I'll just skip to when I do. Okay, here's the enemies I'm looking for, quadrupeds. And these guys have the MagneticCoats that I want to get there. So, I'm just going to have Faye and Billy do what they can against these guys, while having Citan actually take these guys out. You might as well at least take the one out there while we're at it. And hopefully I'll be able to get at least one of them. Now, if I were actually like trying to draw out the battle as long as possible, then what I would do is have Billy get haste going on Faye and he there with the Goddess Call there. But yeah, I'm just gonna show these guys off, and then I'll do the grinding off. As well as going back to Kislev to exchange all those fangs and scales and yeah, some other items, what is it, hob steaks or whatever they are. So I got a whole bunch there to exchange for money. And we can just freely go in there, even though Faye's a wanted man. But alright, there we go, MagneticCoat. So I want to get 8 more of those, so I have 9 total, even though I usually don't use all 9 of them at once, but I'm going to be doing that anyway. So yeah, to do all this usually takes me about half an hour, so I'll just take care of that off screen, head on over to Kislev there, and be right back. Okay, we're back. I've taken care of all the grinding and farming that I needed to do. Tried to keep my levels as low as I could so I don't become too overpowered. But let's see. So yeah, we've gotten all of our 6 AP death blows except the last one, which we can't learn until we get up to level 46 there. But everything else there is good. Let's see, I do need to change my setup a little bit, even though I did equip some of the MagneticCoats that we got. So let's see, yeah, I've got 5 equipped now, and plus 4, so now I've got a full set of that for the entire party, if and when I decide to do that. So let's see, let's get some of that ether armor equipped. We're going to need it coming up, but otherwise, MagneticCoats are good. And let's see, let's equip, what do I got on you? Yeah, we need the ether, or wait a minute. Not you. You. Okay, there we go. Yeah. I don't want to equip I don't need to equip the power magic right now. I think having the ether armor is better for now. We'll already be able to one-shot anything anyway. At least I think we can one-shot everything without the power magic. By the way, though, you still want to hold on to some of those rest circuits, because there's some gears, like Virge, who couldn't equip 3 MagneticCoats without losing some agility. So I figure it's better to hold on to the rest circuits because they weigh less, and saving the 1 or 2 agility is far more worthwhile than the extra 5 response you get out of equipping the MagneticCoat there. And also, since before, I already sold all my excess stuff and items and all that, and made my way back to Babel Tower. So let's take a look around. We're going to be in gears for most of this place. And hey, the seal's gone. I would think Solaris would still want to maintain that seal, even after taking out the ethos, but I guess they forgot about it or something. But, okay, let's see what we got here. And this is probably the most annoying platforming segment in the game. If you miss your jump, you get to fall all the way down. Man, it's real kicking balls. Okay, but we do have a new enemy here, Traffic Jam. These guys have, I believe, 450 HP? Or not 450, 345. There we go. But fortunately, these guys are not too fast. Heck, I think even Rico could outspeed them. That is sad. But we do need a fierce attack in order to take him down. But yeah, like I said, pretty much everything here uses ether attacks, except for like bosses and stuff. And I probably will screw up some of the platforming sooner or later. But yeah, you can just kind of fall around and go inside these little corridors they got around here. Alright, ether armor. That's why I didn't bother farming the third one. So let's give that one to Heimdal there. Yeah, we really don't need the Death Blower. I probably should have put MagneticCoat on him before, but yeah, as you can see, not really a big deal. I like the music they got going here, though. Kind of reminds me of Terra Tower. Well, I suppose that makes sense. Now, as for the platforming parts, if I recall correctly, all the platforming parts in this part of the tower are fixed. So if you fall down, you don't have to fight all those battles all over again. And what do you think this is? Majora's Mask? And there were times when I would fall down in a dungeon and take me like 10-15 minutes to get back to the top. This one is not nearly as brutal, but still. By the way, in case it isn't obvious, the reason Renmazuo dealt so much damage in the battle I showed you is because I used his ether gun, not his regular fierce attack. And also, after that battle, we gained a level for Faye there. So he learned his new Death Blow, and he learned Yang Power, which there's an equivalent for him out of Gears. When it says it reduces your defense, ignore that. That doesn't... that's bugged. It doesn't work. But the attack... oh! I'm thinking of the other one. Well, whatever. I'm not using this one because it reduces my attack. I would imagine the defense up effect would be bugged to not work there. Let's see. There was also... yeah, we got the final 6 AP Death Blow for getting up to 46. Let me see if I can't take a look at his abilities. Yeah, he has an equivalent one for being on foot, but yeah, I would never use that one. There is an ability he gets for that does it the other way around. That's the one that's actually useful. Okay, and after that battle, since I'm still at level 46 there for Faye, then we also learn Yin Power. That's the useful one there. The defense down is bugged, don't worry about that. Another thing about the buffs that we get, though, is that even though, say, Iron Valor and Yin Power seem to do the same thing, they actually stack with each other, but not themselves. So that's just something to keep in mind if you're trying to boost your damage a little bit. I don't take advantage of it too much, but it's something you could do. Okay, now for this part, we need to get over to this rope, or something like that, and we just need to go back and forth, pressing left and right, until it goes wide enough, and we can get all the way to the other side there. Eventually, the rope will become desynchronized from the gears. Don't worry about it, it's still working. It just looks funny when, yeah, they didn't really animate that too much. Jump! Ha-ha! That was way too close. Oh. Okay, now this part is, in my opinion, the toughest part, because what happens here is we got sort of this crane here, and if you step on it, whoa! Yeah, it goes down like that. So what I want to do is get over to the treasure chest. You might have seen that there. So kind of fake this thing out. No, I didn't do that right, but that's okay. Okay, just do that. Now it's coming on its way up. Wow! I cannot believe I got that. That jump is so hard for me. Can't believe I got it on the first try. But we do get a weapon upgrade for Vierge, so we'll want to hold on to that for later. Let's see, for this part, just drop down, go in the tunnel here. And okay, we're past the really difficult platforming part. I can't believe I never fell all the way to the bottom. It must be, because this happens to me a lot in my LPs, it must be like because I'm recording, I focus harder to do well at it, because I don't want to have to re-record it again, or edit out backtracking or whatever. But alright, we're past the really difficult part. Now here, we have some other new enemies. Okay, let's see. These guys, I don't know what they are. I forget what they're called, but I don't know if they'll live long enough to find out, but we'll see. Okay, well, they don't have that much HP. Okay, judging by how much HP it took me to kill them, I think those are called conjurers, or conjurer, or however you pronounce it. But, yeah, as you can see, yeah, they're not too extraordinary. Hey, alright, we get our last 6 AP death blow for Citan there. Now here, what we need to do is get out of our gears so we can go into this little control room. By the way, as far as 7 AP death blows, you don't learn those until at least level, what is that, level 50? But you need a plot point to occur in order to get them too. So it's not just the levels. So that's why I didn't grind out my death blows yet. Okay, so let's see. We got, what was it? Oh, was that the gold nugget that I just got? I wasn't paying attention there. Okay, good. We're in the right spot. So, let's see. In order to progress onward, let's see. We got to get over to that control panel there, I think. So we do that, examine it. I think something happens. What's going on? Sounds like something's happening. Ah, hey! What is that? Kind of looks like a train. Or a monorail. Dude! Well, I'll just tell you. It's basically an elevator for us. And we're going to need that in order to get up to the next section. Well, not quite the next section, but, well, you'll see. There's something in between here and there. So, okay, so you activate that panel. You want to watch out here. You can kind of see there's a little, well, something or a panel or something else in the way. So, yeah, you want to be careful with that. So to get out of here, you jump up, press the X button to examine the door. Boom, we're out of there. Hooray! Get everyone back in their gears. Awesome. Now, in order to use that elevator, all you gotta do is, I don't think you even have to examine it. You just walk up to it, and, well, it'll take you up the tower. There's actually a few, why am I not able to save? Well, there's a few tiers to this tower, so, I mean, it's not like the Pharaohs. No, we're not talking crazy here, but it does take a while to get to the top. It's one of the bigger dungeons we've had so far here. But can we reach the top of the Tower of Babel? Find out next time on Let's Play Xenogears. This is the Tube Alien, signing off. Have a good day.